It's Wednesday, September 25th. You're listening to your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. Helene is expected to rapidly intensify into a major hurricane by Thursday night. Mandatory evacuation orders are in place for people near the water in nearly a dozen Florida counties on the Gulf Coast. Here's meteorologist Candace Campos.
As it emerges into the Gulf of Mexico, will strengthen into a Category 1 storm, then by early tomorrow morning as a Category 2, and then a Category 3 potentially with sustained winds of 120 miles per hour as it approaches the Big Bend there along the west coast of Florida between Panama City and about Cedar Key.
With Helene heading toward Florida, many are spending the day preparing, getting sandbags, and even boarding up windows.
The one thing that is certain is we are going to see some impacts, so just prepare yourself accordingly.
NASA and SpaceX say the launch of Crew 9 is being pushed back a few days amid uncertainty about Tropical Storm Helene. They're now targeting Saturday at 1:17 p.m. to send up 2 astronauts to the International Space Station from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. And rocker Ann Wilson, legendary singer of the band Heart, is listing her Florida home after 5 years of living in the Sunshine State. She spent the majority of her life and career in Seattle and caught many by surprise when she sold her Capitol Hill grunge-era party house she'd lived in for decades and moved to the opposite corner of the country to Palatka, Florida. The luxurious waterfront estate on the St. Johns River is listed for $2 million. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. Ray Charles, the future genius of soul, was born in 1930 in Albany, Georgia, but was raised in Florida near Tallahassee. A musical prodigy who was blind by the age of 7, he attended the St. Augustine School of the Blind and Deaf, where he learned how to play piano, organ, clarinet, trumpet, and saxophone. He left school at 15 after his mother's death to play shows mostly in Orlando, Jacksonville, and Tampa. It was at a Tampa gig with the Florida Playboys Band that he first wore his signature sunglasses. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.